Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. Um, this is take two on the Sizzix Switch and the Griffin Empress demo. For those of you that saw the first video, I actually falsely used this. I did not read the directions properly and thus gave it a not so favorable review. And in light of my error, I took the original video, unboxing video down and decided to, obviously I needed to redo the video and show you how amazing this Sizzix Big Shot Switch is. It's actually an outstanding machine. So with that, in fairness, we're going to cut that short, and I'm going to show you, instead of doing an unboxing, I'm just going to show you what comes with each machine, and then I'm going to demo each of the different things you can do with it, that I know currently that you can do with it, because there's obviously new ways to use these things all the time, and cool and fun things to do with them. But the basic things you can do with them, and show you how they work. So first off, we're going to go through the Sizzix Switch here. It comes in this gorgeous, like pale pink, peachy color called Sorbet. The machine is approximately 15 inches wide. Let's see, about 6 inches tall, and about roughly 6.5 inches deep. It has a fun little platform that folds open, that has a great little pocket there for holding your like items and stuff like that. Anything you want to use, small things, tools and stuff. Probably, I bet let's see if this will fit. Ooh, look at that. So like for cleaning out your dice and stuff, you can store it all in there, so it's all together. How cool is that? Probably a pick if you just wanted something smaller, but little things store in there, so that's pretty cool. Maybe some washi tape and stuff. Ooh, yeah, can you? Let's see. Ooh, like that. What? Okay, hey, that's pretty nifty. So it has that. So this right here is your power button. Your reverse button has beautiful chrome on the sides. It has two really nice handles. They're really nice deep pockets, so you can pick it up on either side. Let's see, the back, that's where the plates come out and your power cord connects. It has a black 2-piece power cord that connects on this box here. And there she is, in all its glory. What the machine starter kit comes with is all your plates here. It comes with your base plate here for doing like your embossing and stuff on. It comes with your plate A that you do all your die cutting on. Let's turn that around. And then it comes with your two cutting plates, your the basic plates you cut on. This machine also comes with, so you get your instructions as well, which are also printed on the plates to tell you what to do, which you should follow very carefully, as I found out. It comes with this fabulously cute embossing folder and 3 sets of dies, flowers, hexagons, and this beautiful little panel die. And then let's see, and I think that was everything that this machine came with when I unboxed it. I will tell you that in my defense, when I saw Crafty Craft by Dina, when she used it, she only did framelits, and she used it properly. You put your 2 plates, your base cutting plate down, you put your paper, and then you put your paper down, and then you put your frame down, face down, your top plate on, run it through, and it cuts fantastically like that. When I watched the demo, the Sizzix demonstrator on Spotlight, he was doing it using this intricate die, face up. He put the paper on top and then ran it through. But while he was doing that, he also said, and he's a Sizzix demonstrator, said you could use it either way. So I believe that's probably where I got that from, that it didn't matter, but it matters a ton. When you read the directions, the manufacturer directions, it also says they go up. It's a little bit, it's actually quite confusing on this one because it says, they all go up. So framelits, thinlits, triplets, and wafer thin dies, it says they actually all go up, and the paper goes on top, and then your cutting plate, and you cut into the top plate. So be sure to follow this. This works. And I'll show you here in just a second. But with that being said, this thing cut like a dream. Oh my God, I cannot wait to show you. But let's actually go through what the Anna comes with. Oh, and the plates that this comes with are the big ones. They're big. Let's see, where's my tape measure? They are about 9 inches, and the cutting surface is about, like what you can actually cut on is about 12 inches long. So what did we say? 9 by 12. So you can actually fit a full-size sheet of paper on these plates. Oh, this thing is phenomenal. I love using it. You can actually set your plates right there. They stay there. You can put all your dies on it, yada, yada, yada. Put your paper down and put your top plate and run it through. And it is terrific. It doesn't have anything to hold them off the back, but if you just run it back through, you can grab them out the front. You can put it on a turntable and then twist it and then pull them out the back. That works pretty cool. And I can't remember if they hold in the back or not. I don't remember, but we'll see that when we demonstrate it here. So anyhow, some of the cool features I really like about this, and this one also, the thing that it does do that we're going to demonstrate is it does big dies. These giant thick ones will go through this machine. So I'll show you that too. So hold on one second. Let me flip this up and get it out of the way. I'm so excited. I waited a year for this thing. And in my original review, oh, I was so bummed. I was bummed because I was using it improperly. Oh, I was bummed. And now I can love it. Oh gosh, I love this thing. It is fabulous. I love it. It's so user-friendly. It's so user-friendly. The Anna Griffin, however, is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. It has a fun, sleek design. Not sleek. It has a fun, gorgeous, classic design. Anna Griffin style. It's beautiful. Look at the handle. I mean, just look at how that is beauty right there. That is gorgeous. So this machine is, if you have limited space, is actually smaller, lengthwise. This one is about 13 inches by approximately 6 inches by about, not quite 6.5 tall. It has run, power, and a reverse button. The reverse button on this one, you do have to hold down. The run button, you just push and then put your plates through. You have to push this first and then run the plates through. It has a slot front and back. You do have to push them in and grab them off the back because they won't hold there. The machine comes with, here, let me show you what it looks like. It actually has two like little grab holes off the side. They're not as user-friendly as the Switch, but you can pick it up. It's actually not that bad though. And then it only has one slot on the front, so you probably need to pick it up this way. In the back, it looks like this. It has a matching power cord. I mean, it's cream colored and everything like this. It's so pretty. And just one regular power cord that plugs in. It doesn't have that big clunky box like the Switch has. And then it has grippy feet. This has grippy feet, and that one has grippy feet, so they don't slide around. But it is pretty. It is so pretty. So this comes with your instructions that are super user-friendly. The only thing is you need to keep these because you have to keep referring. I had to keep referring to it. So I would suggest at the beginning, keep those around. This machine comes with this gorgeous embossing folder, beautiful set of dies, and then your, let's see, your base plate, your magnetic mat, and this bugger is so strong. Oh my gosh, it works beautifully. It comes with your metal shim, your embossing mat, and then your top cutting plate. It comes with everything you need, but these here are only, let's see, these are only 7 by, what is that, about 8 3/4. They're the smaller cutting plates is what these are. It comes with the smaller cutting plates. However, the opening is actually quite wide. You can fit almost 9 inches through the hole. And so this, actually, you can fit these plates in either long ways or short ways. And you can get bigger plates for this. And the bigger plates that fit in this same machine are right here. And these plates are about 8 3/4 wide. The same width. But the length of them is, woohoo, about 13.5. So a lot bigger cutting surface with the larger plates. Cool. And then the bigger one has a cool grid on it as well. I think the little one does too. I think the magnetic mat on this one. Let me look at it. Does that have a cool grid? Yeah. So this one gives you a grid as well. Let's see. Is it centimeters? Centimeters and inches. And so is this one. So that's actually really neat. But look how big of a surface you can actually cut. That is humongous. And then obviously it just feeds in this way. So that's cool, but these are extra. You have to purchase them separately. And you can get a giant, you can get the whole bundle, I believe, on, I bought all my stuff on Anna Griffin's website. So there we are there. And so yeah, now there is, the only thing to do now is like cut, start playing with them. Okay, so hang on 1 second here. Let me, well, this one, no, I'm gonna do the switch. We all know this baby, she cuts like a dream. Well, maybe you guys don't know that, but I will show you in just a minute. I really want to get the bad flavor for those that watched the original video. I don't want that to be in your mind thinking that this doesn't cut that well. It actually cuts really well. So I'm gonna do this one first. I'm gonna flip the front platform down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use these first. We're going to put our platform, our bottom cutting plate. I'm just going to, I'm going to power it on. It's that quick. And I'm just going to set them right here. I'm going to do what I like to do first, which is put it through its paces. If I'm going to use this thing, I don't want to monkey around. I want to know that it's going to work, so this is what I did in the original. I used this intricate die that comes with the machine. We're going to put a little diagonal, and there's a few little pieces stuck in that. Shoot. Well, good thing I got my handy dandy clean out tool. We got to give it a fair shot here, people. Should have been a little more prepared, huh? Okay. But look how convenient this is. This is just like using the manual one. Oh, you behave, little thing. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Alright, now we got you all fixed up there. There we go. Whoa. So, yeah, you can't be too willy-nilly with it. There you go. It sits there, but it doesn't. It's not long enough because it only goes to right there. So you're teetering it on the edge there. And so we're going to put our cardstock on top. And this is Stamps of Life. Like, it's bubblegum. Stamps of Life bubblegum cardstock. And this stuff is crazy thick. It's at least 80 pounds. It's really thick. So I'm going to put that on top. Because, okay, so following the directions. Hold on, let's go back. Following the directions. We're not doing a framelit, which is just an outside or a shape cutting one. We're doing one that has inside pieces, which could be considered intricate, but it's a thinlet. So you put down your two base, which we have here. Then you put down your bottom platform. Then you put your die on. Then you put your paper. Then you put your cutting plate on. So they cut up, and that is a giant difference. You'll watch. It's crazy. I cannot believe that it made that much difference. And I was thinking about it, like, could it? And I had already boxed it up to go back. And, I had already boxed it up to go back, and I was thinking, well, could it make that much difference? Could it really? And then another viewer that saw the original post said the same thing. What if I did it like the Anna one? Because all the Anna ones cut up. So I thought, well, somebody else said the same thing that I was thinking. And so then I tried it, and look. Hold on. Beautiful. I'm just literally flicking it. Very quickly here, because I want to. And look at, I mean, it's, you're flicking it, and these pop out. If I spent a little bit more time flicking it, which would take a little bit more time, but they're not even, it's not ripping the paper or anything. They're just literally there. See what I mean? It cut clean. I mean, that's a winner chicken dinner right there. That's gorgeous. That's just as nice as the Anna. I mean, yeah. Her pieces, when you put it through that one, they might fall out a little easier, but that's a winner right there. Especially if you want a machine that does big size. Which I do. I have a ton of big size. Like, an insane amount of big size. And that was why I wanted this. One of the reasons. But, I mean, come on. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That is a winner chicken dinner. So here, let's see. Okay, so that's that one. So I'm going to do everything on this machine just one time, so that way it doesn't make it so long. For you poor people that had to suffer through the first one. Nobody wants to watch a bad review and then a good review. 2 hours of your time out of your life. Such conflicting information. But it's good, guys. It's good. You saw it. You just saw it. And just need to clean the dye here really quick. And so what I want to do, though, is, because I'm going to use this dye in the Anna too, so you guys can see what I showed the other viewers. But in all fairness, I'm also going to use the Anna Griffin dyes in this machine and see what happens. See if we get the same results. So let me put this back in the packaging, because yesterday, last night actually, I was trying to make another video to replace the one I took down, and it was just coming out all ugh. And I lost the frame, so I want to make sure I put everything back. So let's see, let's scoot this one over. Oh no, we're doing this one. Whoopsie. Okay, so slow down. Okay, so I'm going to use the Anna one in this one as well, so we can see what it looks like. But I'm only going to do the top, just one layer of it. I got my piece of cardstock on here. I've got my cutting plate. Let's see, how do we want to, I think I'm going to go this way. Because you want to rotate the plates. On both machines, you want to rotate them. And I'm actually going to run it back through so I don't have to keep moving it back and forth. I'm going to use the reverse button. And then that way you guys can see it. Yeah, I don't even need to. Look at that. It's so cool. Oh, that was a bummer. The video, like, totally cut out. But here's what it looks like when it came out. It came out that clean. How pretty is that, right? Yeah, that's gorgeous. So what I was actually in the middle of when I noticed that the video turned off, I actually started doing the embossing folder. So let me see if I can. It's hard because my camera stand doesn't actually go that tall, and you know, this is a tall machine, so you're trying to get a wide scope, and it doesn't work that easily. So basically, next after doing that die, so that worked really well. We're gonna do an embossing folder, and so I'm gonna do a 3D embossing folder that came with it. And let's see, we're going to follow the directions for that, which are, I'm going to use the 3D Textured Impressions one. And so you just use this plate here, the embossing folder with material, and then the top cutting plate. So let's pop that down. Let's grab our embossing folder with material. Place that in there like so. And then put this plate on top and run it through. Sometimes you have to help push them in, but not a big deal. And then also pull them out, because the motor will keep running. I think the thickness prevents it from going all the way out to stop. And, but look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so that works too. And now let's see. The other thing we wanted to do, so let's do a regular embossing folder. So I'm going to use the Anna Griffin one, because we're going to use each one in each one. We're going to use this one, and so for a regular one, we're going to go with the Textured Impressions. And so what you do on this one is just the same plate, but you use the bottom, you use just the gray one, then you use a bottom one, then your folder with material. So let's grab some material. Like a so. And then your top cutting plate on this. And so then we're going to run this through. You have to like keep pushing it in until it grabs it, and then it can send it out the back. And I think you can run embossing folders back and forth, but I don't know. I haven't used it enough yet to see that. Oh, and look how pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so score on the regular embossing folders. That worked beautifully. And now what we want to do is let's see, we want to do a cut and emboss folder. So we're going to use some of these Anna Griffin ones here, these flourishes. I finally found them. They were in my embossing folder holder. Duh. I was thinking that they were still in a stack that had to be put away, and I was a little too efficient. So let's open these babies up and see how these work. Let's see here. So we're going to pop that in there. And let's see, on this one, there's no cutting on this one. I believe these are cutting ones. So we're going to use this sandwich here. So we're just going to put this down, not this plate. So the gray plate, folder with material, and then a top plate. Let's see how that does. Oh, I might be doing it wrong. Impresslets. Oh, wait, that's not proper. This is really thin. Okay, let's try just putting the adapter plate back on. Let's just try. Or, there was no base plate, so maybe I need the base plate. I don't know, what is this called? Does it have? Read the directions. Cut and emboss. I would think it'd be like that, but let's just try this back on. Embossing folders can be a little tricky depending on size and brand. So I just put the bottom cutting plate. Oh, that sounds a little better. That sounds like it's actually doing it. Oh, yeah. Let's see what that does. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this you have to use on these folders, you have to use the bottom cutting plate. So the gray one, the bottom cutting plate, then the folder with material and a top plate. Look at how pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, that is gorgeous. And one more. Look at those beautiful little flourishes. Gosh. If those were, oh my goodness, in foil. Oh, they'd be so pretty. Okay, so that's done. Let's quit leaning on. We got another machine to test here. Let's see. We'll put that back over there. And now, let's see. That was a 3D. That was that. Okay, now the Biggs dies. So to cut Biggs dies in a traditional machine, you just use your bottom cutting plate. You use your Biggs die. So we're going to do this one. It only cuts. I'm just going to show you how they work in the machine is all I'm going to do. That they go through the machine and stuff. Because these all do different stuff. And there's crease pads and blah, blah, blah. So, but to show you that this machine does Biggs dies, I was going to use a regular cutting one. So we have no problems for the most part. Let's see. We're going to cut or put our material there. Let's see. Oh, is it not going to cover it? Oh. Maybe I can steal. No. There. Well, fine. What we're going to do is we're going to cut them all out of this one then. We'll cut that out and see what that looks like in hearts. And then typically what you do is you just do this. And you run it through the machine. So let's see what happens. Wait. Instructions. Let's not. Okay, this is all embossing. Let's see. This is all for thinlets, framelets, wafer thins, yada yada. Let's see if there's any instructions, just to be sure. Okay, here we go. Standard die, bottom cutting plate, Biggs die material, and then the cutting pad. Perfect. That's what we have. That's our sandwich. Oh, CCC. Oh, look at that. Oh, see, and look how pretty they are now with all the embossing. Oh, that's pretty. It worked beautiful. Oh, look how pretty. Yep, that'll do. That's a win. All right, so there you go. This baby works. This, she's a keeper. Yeah, okay, there you go. And that's basically all the stuff you can do with it. I wasn't going to do a project or anything, because this is going to be a really long video anyways. So, yeah, there you got it. So, all the different little scenarios for the most part that you could use with it. She works wonderful, no problems, cuts like a dream, has great storage, nice handles, easy power reverse button. She's a fabulous machine. She works great. I'm so excited about it. This is the one I wanted, and primarily because you could do big dies and it had the fold down platform. So super stoked about this one. It is so cool. Now, on to the Anna one here. And show you what she does, because she is pretty darn fabulous herself. She's in size, though. She's actually quite a bit, slimmer, narrower than. Let's see, how much was this one again? So 13. 15. This one's at least 2 inches shorter than the Switch. So, I mean, if you have limited space, it looks like it's a hair taller by probably, let's see, this one's about 6 1/4. And this one is about 6 inches. Not quite 6 inches. So this one's just a hair taller. The depth is a little less than 6. And then this one is probably about 6 1/2. So this one will be a smaller space. So just if you don't have much room, this would be a good option for sure. If you're not doing big dies, all you're doing is wafer thins and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, totally a great machine. So let's see. So I showed you what it all came with, so we can just jump right into cutting. So to use this one doesn't have the directions on it like the Switch does, but not all the directions are on the Switch either, and it's not as comprehensive as you would hope it to be. So you do have to do a little bit of investigating for figuring out what you need. I've used this one a little bit, so I kind of already have an idea. So in the directions, though, it says for regular cutting, which is what we're going to do, you use your plate A, then your magnetic mat, which this thing you'll see works amazing. Then you do your die, which we're going to do what it came with, and then we'll do the Sizzix one in this one as well. And I'm just going to use the frame die like I did on the other one. And put it on an angle. Do you see that? Did you see that? Oh my gosh, yeah. That is a really stout magnet. That is, and that's nice. You don't even need tape. I don't think you would even need tape on this thing. It is nice. Okay, so then you need your cutting material, which this is larger, so we're going to use a bigger piece. Now, these are smaller cutting pads, so you can only do 8x6 on this. And then all you need is your top plate. So let's power it on. One touch, super fast. This machine, though, you can run these wide ways or short ways, and you just have to push run first. Alright. And whew. And then look at that. Ooh la la, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that does it nice. Oopsie. Okay, so I don't need to clean this out. I'll do that before I put it back. So now let's give the Sizzix dies a try on this one. So bottom cutting plate, magnetic mat. We need a die. Where's that die? Right here. We're going to use the same one we used in the switch. Yeah, that magnet is so grippy. It's awesome. This is actually a really nice feature. Especially because how you put them in, you don't really have to worry about die shifting, which was what was always the issue with the, even with that magnetic mat, they shifted. This one, that's a hardy magnet. So we need material and the top cutting plate. And you have to rotate these two so you don't get warping. So let's see. And I'm just, okay, so then you push run. And I put this on a turntable and it worked great. And look at that. Let's see, where are you guys at? Yeah, look. Ooh. Yeah. This one is a little bit better for a clean, quicker cut. You're not having to flick out anywhere near as much. But yeah, this one cuts much cleaner than that one, as far as flicking it out. But that one is, I mean, it's just a few pieces. It's not a big deal at all. Yeah. But this one, yeah, this is a cutting dream. If all you're doing is wafer thin dies and stuff like that, and a Griffin dies, this is the one. And you're not really doing any large stuff. You just make cards and stuff. You're not doing like gift boxes and Tonic Studio size stuff. Yeah, this one's ideal. It's nice. And even if you are doing the other stuff, they come with the bigger plates. So you can totally get those. And the magnets are phenomenal. I was looking for the packaging. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's that one. So that's that's die cutting. So that's a win. Let's see. Now what do we want to do? We want to... Okay, so that's the two styles of dies. So then let's do embossing. So let's see what it says for the embossing. So on the embossing on this one, you just need... Okay, this is if you want to emboss a die. Let's see. This is embossing with the folder. So let's do the folder that it came with the machine. Which is... where are you? It's got to be right here. I got to be looking straight at it. I'm sure of it. Oh, right here. I'm looking straight at it. Okay, so just the metal shim. So bottom plate, metal shim, embossing folder with material, like a so. Wait, double check it, and then the top plate. Let's flip it and run. All right, there she is. Oh yeah, look at that, how pretty. Super gorgeous. Okay, so now for a 3D one. We're going to run the same Sizzix one through. Typically on 3D ones, my experience has been bottom cutting plate. I'm going to use the shim because that's what it used with the regular one, but eliminate the top cutting plate. You use your 3D embossing folder with material, and then you run that through as your sandwich. So run. Oh, and there we go. Look how pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now, let's see. We want to do these here, the cut and emboss ones, and let's see what that says. Maybe it's the same. So let's do with material. Actually, let's cut like we did the other one. Let's cut it out of this. Was it this? No, this embossed. No, what do we do that we cut the... Oh, it was the big dies. So this one doesn't have big dies. So it doesn't do big dies, so we'll just do it like this then. Hit run. No. Whoops. That's the only bad thing about the top of this one. Yeah, the power button, or the turning these buttons on is like really easy. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So pretty. Whoa. Look how pretty. Look at all the embossed detail. So pretty. Let's see, how do you... Oh, no, don't pop out of the folder. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I might need my little pick. These puppies embossed. Hey, I bent my little embossing tool tip. Look at that. I probably dropped it. There we go. Oh, so pretty. There we go. Look at those. Yeah, gosh, those in foil would be beautiful. Okay, so there you go. Cut and emboss folder. That worked awesome. And let's see, what else? I think that was actually about it. So we've got, let's see, for the Anna one, we have the original cutting. We have the embossing folder, the regular embossing folder, and we have, did we do the other? Oh, and then the regular, the Sizzix one. So the two types of dies, Anna's and then Sizzix dies, through the machine grate, cut and emboss, emboss. Did I do the 3D? Oh yeah, and then the 3D emboss. Beautiful, beautiful. So as you can tell, they both work awesome. They're really, really awesome. I really like them. When used correctly and appropriately, they are both phenomenal. They're wonderful, beautiful workhorses. They're cool. They're so cool. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Again, sorry for that first false upload, false information. I didn't do it properly. But here you go. You have a more accurate, better comparison, and I think they're both great machines. You can't go wrong with either one. But if you do big styes, there's your machine. She's a beauty. She works awesome. But then again, if you're just doing thin-lets, you don't do big styes. You know, you're primarily making cards or boxes with the larger plates for this machine, which you have to purchase separately. She's a dream. She works amazing, and it's gorgeous. So, yeah, they're both awesome. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thanks so much for hanging out, and until next time, happy crafting. One more thing, guys. So when I was cleaning up, this die was out, and I was going to show you how this actually cut. And this is that one. If you have dies that you love but that don't cut well, this is one of them. It's a beautiful die, but oh, she is ornery. I was going to show you how it does, because it actually does really good on this machine. Here, let me grab a little piece of paper here, and then I'll show you on both. And so then let's go ahead and let me get this cardstock off here. Let me see. I need to flip this plate over. Let's see, and then we're going to run it through here. And then I'm going to reverse it as well, because this die is ornery, and I had to reverse it in the Empress too. And I'll show you on the Empress as well. Come on, baby. You could do it. Cut! I'm going to send it back through one more time just to be sure, because this one is ornery. I wouldn't have it get a good chance. Oh. Oh. I don't know. Sometimes this thing like, wow, whoops. Oh man, I have to fix that. Wow, that was weird. It did not want to spit it out. Oh, but look at that. Woohoo! Let me see. Okay, so let's see here. There's just a few little, but look at that. Look how clean. My paper should have had a better corner on it, but look how pretty. Isn't that great? It actually cut it out. So I did this, obviously it was 3 times, but yeah, it cut it out good. So that's a win for me, especially this die does not like to cut at all. And so let me clean this out for the Anna Griffin, and I'll show you how it cuts on the Anna Griffin. Okay, so we got this one for the Anna. So let's see, oh, actually, let me, that was a little bit weird. Let's see what the deal was. Let me run this back to the machine really quick. I don't know why it got stuck like that. That was weird. Let me cut something out with it. Let's see. Actually, let me do these dies real quick. Now, a framelit, you're supposed to cut down. You are actually supposed to cut these down like that. But my bottom plate, like you're actually supposed to do it like this, is actually how you're supposed to do this. But this bottom plate is getting bowed, and I don't want to cut on my bottom plate. So, oh, actually, I guess I could do that. Let's see how it works. I mean, hey. This is the proper way to do it. Let's see if it gets stuck again. That was weird. Alright, it's not wanting to spit it out. But hey, look at that. Cool beans. And it wasn't stuck on that one, but yeah, I'm gonna have to use it for a little bit and see what the deal is with that. Why it's getting stuck, because I did use it a few times last night and it did that. It got stuck. It didn't want to like advance it through the machine. So yeah, I don't know. I'll keep using it and I'll let you know if this keeps happening and whatnot. But for the most part, it's awesome. It works great. You saw it cut this out. I mean, that is serious. So yeah, pretty excited about that. So let's run that same die through the Anna so you can see how that works, because it works beautifully. Whoops. Let's see, let's move this over. Let's grab our cutting, wait, where are you guys? Grab our cutting plates. So here, here, here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out, because I ran out of cardstock. Wait, where's my cutting plate? Am I on my cutting plate? I sure am. I only want to cut into one plate. I don't want to ruin them both. I want them to stay, I want one to stay pretty. Okay, so power, run. And I still had to send this one through. On this one, I had to send it through twice because it's an ornery die. That's a good sign. Oh yeah, look at that, night and day. She cuts like a dream. That is amazing. Yeah, come on, folks. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Look how clean and easy that is. Okay, yeah. All right, well, okay. This machine is fabulous for cutting. She is a dream. I mean, it is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, yeah. I just wanted to show you that. If you have problematic dies, which this one is, she cuts them out. They both cut them out. You saw this one do that, but this one obviously is a little bit better far as cutting problematic dies. Its drawbacks is it doesn't have a platform, and it doesn't do bigs dies. This one does bigs dies. The Switch does bigs dies. It has this great platform so you can rest everything on it. But there again, you just saw I was having issues with it wanting to advance through the machine and stuff. So I don't know. I'm going to keep using it. I'll give you an update later on if I notice any more issues with it. Maybe that was a user error as well. Give it a little bit of grace as far as that's concerned. If you have this machine, again, let me know down in the comments some tips and tricks like you did before. I really appreciated that because that helped me figure out what I was doing wrong with it and the operator error I did at first. So thanks again. And this is it. This really is the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.